Yes, sir. Okay. You know, I never really had a desire to do retail. I had a finance degree from Auburn, was a cost accountant at South Trust Bank, and never saw myself in retail or didn't care that much about fashion per se. But I just loved the deal. My mother used to take me to garage sales growing up, and I used to really enjoy seeing how much I could get for my money. So I think I was hooked from a very young age. And then along the way, I got my MBA at Samford and was promoted into our corporation at South Trust in internal management consulting. Again, as far from retail as you could get, but that still hung with me. My hobby was consignment shopping, and for some reason I just thought I could do a better job than the shops that I was seeing. So found out an opportunity to buy a store, which was Collage. It was in Mountain Brook, next to the Blue and White Cafe. For a couple of years it moved to Homewood, and that's when I bought it. Kept my day job for 6 more years and traveled with my job, and then got the chance to move to the Curve in downtown Homewood in 2000, and that's when I left South Trust and did this full time. A year later, the opportunity came up to buy a competitor, which was nice as new, that had been in business for 10 years in Hoover. And they had moved to Vestavia. I bought them, created Collage Designer Consignment in Vestavia. A year later, the Catherine's Plus Size store moved out next to our Vestavia store, and I had always wanted to have a store for plus sizes. At the time, I was wearing sizes 16 to 20 myself, so I really understood how difficult it was for women to find clothes that fit, that were a great price, and that in 2002, Catherine's Plus Sizes, that was next door to our Vestavia store, take two. So in 2002, when Catherine's Plus Sizes decided to move out next door to our Vestavia designer, rats, think I can get the name of my store right? Okay, I was on a roll. So in 2002, when Catherine's Plus Sizes moved out next door to our Vestavia Collage Designer Consignment store, I decided to open Collage Plus Sizes. At the time, I wore sizes 16 to 20, and I knew how hard it was to find great clothes that fit at a great price and find someone to help you. And so I created a store that would be a shopping paradise for women who wear those sizes, and it has been a big part of our business. In 2003, we opened a store in Hoover in the Walmart shopping center and had that store for 3 years. Closed that. I don't need to talk about that, do I? I'm not even going to mention that.
Okay, we don't have to mention that.
It doesn't help.
That and talk about that issue.
You know, the economy is bad. Okay, start over. The economy, as bad as it is not a bad thing for our business. I've always said, in good economic times, we do well, and in bad economic times, we tend to do even better. And it's really because people then seek out value. And we've been here all along, but this last year, people have really found consignment. The emphasis on going green and recycling has also fueled into that, and the need to have more for your money, because people have lost jobs and they've still got to dress nicely, they still need to dress their children well, and they still have to furnish their homes well, or at least they want to. And consignment provides that way for them to still do that and be able to save money while they do it. I think my next question is leading right into what I was going to say about Consignment Chic. How did it start?
Where did the concept of a Consignment Chic come from?
Okay,
Would that be, I mean, you talked a little bit about opening it, but this might be one where you can go, you know, I got this idea, even before I got into it, I talked about, you know, I learned this, or this is what helped me to get to where I have 3 stores and been able to expand the business, just the idea of it.
Yeah, I've got that answer.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how to, with the momentum that we've had, no, start over. In 2008, the national media has really jumped on consignment shops. The Today Show mentions it every single week. You see it on the morning shows, and CNN or MSNBC, you're seeing stories all over the place about consignment shops. Well, they've helped fuel this raising it into the everyday vernacular of America, which we've been on the fringe in a way. And so now it's becoming much more mainstream. And I saw this building over the last year, and with the economy and the condition it was, I knew that we were just the perfect solution for so many people out there, and that the media had set it up now for them to be ready to hear more. And I thought, what better way than to show them with a television show? So that's where Consignment Chic came from. And I contacted other consignment shops in Central Alabama and the CW 21, and was able to put together a television show that brings together several consignment shops to spotlight what we carry, what we have, why it's such a thrill to shop consignment, and why there's such a value there, and to shake off that older image of that some people may have of consignment shops, relating it to a thrift store, and it's the farthest thing from it. People just needed to see it so then they could come in and experience it for themselves. And it has taken off almost beyond my wildest dreams, because I knew that people needed to hear it and they would be ready for it, but they have just embraced it. And we've created out of that a Consignment Chic bus tour of shops in Birmingham. We did it recently, and I can't tell you how much fun everyone had. Not just, they had a chauffeured luxury bus for the day, shopping all day, discounts at every store that was special just for them that day, that no other customer would get but the bus tour customers, food at every stop, lunch from Tria Market, and a host and for the day that tried to keep it lively and fun. But what happened was they made friends with each other. They already had that common experience of the fabulous find in shopping consignment, and not even by the end of the day, halfway through the day, everybody knew each other and was laughing with each other and had a great time. So people made new friends as well. And this has become more of a community experience. And I don't mean just local community. It just gives you a camaraderie and a community feel. And the number of people coming to our website is phenomenal. In 1 month, in the month of January, just the second month of its existence, we had over 44,000 hits on our website by almost 1,000 different people. And just in the first couple months, I'm just excited. I'm so excited about the future of Consignment Chic.